You know what you should do? Prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Oh, but it'll never happen. You sure? Are you? How about I give you 5 reasons why you should start preparing for a zombie apocalypse? What's up, you guys, and welcome to Zombie Survival Labs, a show here on YouTube where you can learn a thing or two about surviving the zombie apocalypse. Now, I know, while scientifically zombies can never exist, at least by the Walking Dead standards, you should still be preparing for one. It seems silly, stupid, and like a waste of time, according to these comments on my last video anyway. But did you know that preparing for a zombie apocalypse could one day save your life? But before we get into those 5 reasons, today's video was possible and sponsored by famebit.com. Companies like to promote their product or services all over social media. So why not be the middleman, promote a few products, and make a little money doing it? Just go to famebit.com and sign up. It's super easy to get started, super simple, and as always, links are in the description. Now, since that's out of the way, back to business. Let's get started. Number 1, because the CDC says so. The CDC is a Center of Disease Control and Prevention, and a while back in 2011 they posted an article on why you should prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Because the CDC said that if you are prepared for a zombie apocalypse, you're prepared for anything. Now, the CDC didn't state whether zombies were possible or not, but they did give a few reasons why you should start preparing for one. So if you don't want to take my word for it, then take the CDC's word for it, because obviously they know a little more about this stuff than me or you do. I'm pretty sure their 8-year degree in medical science outweighs your conspiracy theories. And number 2, because things like viruses and pandemics actually exist. Yes, those are real things. Scary. Real things, actually. So scary, in fact, it is the #1 killer in the world and humanity's biggest threat. Ever hear of the Spanish flu? Well, in 1 year it killed 50 million people and infected 500 million people. That's almost a third of the world's population of that time. That's just insane. Then, there's also rabies. Rabies is a disease that infects the central nervous system and can drive people to be violently mad. Like mad cow, but not mad cow. And the spread of the disease is just like of a zombie. Get bit by a rabies-infected dog and there's a good chance you probably have it because the disease passes through the saliva. What's even more terrifying is that some mad scientists decide to bioengineer rabies to spread like an airborne flu. Scientists predict the same result as a zombie apocalypse. That's just horrible. We're doomed. If that's not a good reason for you to prepare yourself, I don't know what is. Number 3, because you can learn cool things along the way. In a zombie apocalypse, your chances of survival are dependent on your skills. Sheer luck won't help you at all by itself no matter how lucky you are. Which means you should start fine-tuning your skills to get prepared. Not just for the zombie apocalypse, but because it can help you right now. Zombie apocalypse or not, people are always going to get hurt, so why not take a medical class? Learn a thing or two about fixing cars. And not just so you can learn to hotwire a car, but so you aren't spending an arm and a leg to have a mechanic do the job for you. Practice your navigation skills, not just for the zombie apocalypse, but because there's not always cell reception. And let's be real, hardly anyone knows how to read a map anymore. Ain't that right, Dale? Here we are just trying to find an Applebee's and you got us out in the middle of nowhere. Number 4, because zombies are cool. Let's face it, the thought of a zombie apocalypse intrigues us in some way. It's why I'm here making these videos, it's why you're here watching these videos. Let's stop pretending that zombies are stupid and that we all need to grow up. I don't know if it intrigues us because of all the movies, TV shows, if it's the games or the books, but at some point, no matter who you're talking to, it always seems to be brought up. Like you'll just be sitting there eating dinner with your family and friends and somehow the discussion of zombies pop up. Whether it's because of the latest episode of The Walking Dead or because of some recent story of a bath salt-induced maniac eating someone's face off, it stirs up a conversation on survival. What would you do? Where would you go? These questions are the ones that are asked. And I think because deep down it's fun hearing about what other people would do in those situations. Might as well take it to the next step, get a list, and write down what you'd need in a ready-to-go bag. Where you'd go, who'd be coming with you. Kids are all about that stuff because now they can go to school and tell their non-existing friends that they're prepared for a zombie apocalypse. And then make a ton of friends because they're all jealous that they're not prepared too. At least I think. It didn't work for me, but you never know. But talking about it to other people in a conversation helps you figure out what they do in those situations. It's like networking, but with survival. And number 5, because it has real-world implications. Whether you agree or disagree with any of the statements made above, this one is fact. Preparing for the zombie apocalypse has value in the real world and can protect you from disasters like the ones that have already happened before. You know what's the same as preparing for a hurricane? Preparing for a zombie apocalypse. You want to know what's the same for preparing for the next pandemic? Preparing for a zombie apocalypse. Government gone rogue? A zombie apocalypse. Economic collapse? Zombie apocalypse. Being stranded in the middle of nowhere? Zombie apocalypse. It's just like the CDC said. If you're prepared for a zombie apocalypse, you're prepared for anything. With that being said, you now have 5 reasons why you should start preparing now. Now that you have those 5 reasons, why not get 11 tips on how you can survive the zombie apocalypse? Click on the video here or in the description. So tell me, do you think that the military will fail to contain a zombie outbreak? Let me know in the comments down below. Also use the hashtag ZombiesSurvivalLabs and I may feature it in the next episode. My name is Tyler, and you are now one step closer to surviving the zombie apocalypse. See you later. Magical Monet says, yes, I do think the zombie apocalypse will happen because the world is already running out of medicine and food that most people can't live without, like bacon and ice cream. Ain't no one touching my bacon or ice cream. Like, sorry grandma, but you touch it, you're dead. It's not happening. Shaw Bustamante says, yes, because scientists experiment on dead people and their zombie research facilities said that it's possible, and I want zombies to eat people because I'm a maniac. I mean, like, gory, is that spell right? Shaw, you're one twisted individual, but you know what? I love your face for it. Lester Ropeteer says, yeah, a zombie outbreak is possible in modern society. There are many more viruses and bacteria that have mutated at a rapid rate, and the cities are overcrowded in their populations, which pretty much sets the stage for an outbreak. Wow, Lester, it's like you almost knew what I was going to say in this video. Like, damn. CS Gaming says, possibly if a genetic virus was created, but I believe our apocalypse will be due to chemical warfare. I can't really disagree with you there because chemicals have already been weaponized, so it's only really a matter of time. Lastly, Illy says, I don't think we'll have a zombie apocalypse because we have really good medicine. Shh! Don't you ruin it for other people. This is their dream, and you're crushing it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button up top, that like button down below, and maybe on one of these 3 videos over here to the side. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down there in the comment section, maybe on the comment question of the day, or maybe just your thoughts. My name is Tyler, and I'll see you later.